What's up, my fellow creators? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And with that being said, today we are going down the rabbit hole with you dealing with a Capricorn. So instead of this being a straight reading for Capricorn, this is going to be if you're dealing with a Capricorn. Now, just because not everybody is the same, I'm going to have two piles. That way it's not too crazy long, but these readings do get pretty in-depth, okay? So I'll have two piles from you to choose from. And yeah, just take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and just understanding this is a collective reading. But before we get too long in here, let's see what messages are going to come through. So, Source, what messages do you have for the collective dealing with a Capricorn? Those around the world that are dealing with a Capricorn, what messages do you have for them? How can we help them out? What messages do you have for those dealing with a Capricorn? What messages do you have for those dealing with a Capricorn? How can we help them out, Source? Right. What messages do you have for those dealing with a Capricorn? Okay. For pile number 1. Okay, thank you. For pile number 2, what messages do you have for those dealing with a Capricorn? Pile number 2. How can we help them out? Pile number 2. What messages do you have for those dealing with Capricorn? Alright, thank you, Source. Okay. What else do you have for pile number 1? Dealing with a Capricorn. Whoa, okay. Thank you. And pile number 2. What else do you have for them dealing with a Capricorn? Messages for pile number 2. Dealing with a Capricorn. Okay, they want this one. Messages for pile number 1. Dealing with a Capricorn. Whoa, okay. Those are coming out. Okay. I don't normally do 4 cards here, but I guess I can do 4 cards. And messages for pile number 2, dealing with a Capricorn. What else do you want them to know, Source? Pile number 2, dealing with a Capricorn. Pile number 2, dealing with a Capricorn. What else do you want them to know? What else do you want them to know, Source? Dealing with a Capricorn. Pile number 2, dealing with a Capricorn. Okay, this card. I'll take one more. Pile number 2, dealing with a Capricorn. What else do they need to know? Okay, thank you. Okay, it's pretty quick and painless. So we have pile 1 and pile 2. If you guys need more time, pause the video. I'm not having anything to put on top. It's just 2 piles, okay? So, get these out of the way. Okay, so pile number 1, if you're dealing with a Capricorn. Okay, so you have the 2 swords in the reverse. Okay, the Queen of Batons in the reverse. The Star in the upright. Let me see if I got enough room for this on here. Okay, and the 5 of Swords in the reverse. Wow. Definitely some interesting energy coming out. Let me get a clarifying card for this Queen of Wands in the reverse, please. Queen of Wands in reverse. May I please have a clarifying card? Thank you. And may I please have a clarifying card for this 5 of Swords in reverse. Clarifying card for this 5 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, they want this one. Okay. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse on the bottom. Followed by the Fool. Okay. Look at that. Aries. You might be an Aries. That's Aries energy fully. Okay, clarified by the Ace of Wands. Alright. Let me just check this really quick. Make sure. So, the thing is that you are on the path to a positive outcome. And, let's see. Okay. But you have to take steps to get there. And you have to take steps to overcome this Capricorn that's being really manipulative and overbearing right now. I feel like they're doing so because they know that you can become stronger than they are. And the thing is that the only way for you to overcome them is to step up into Emperor energy. This Capricorn is not very nice to you. They're not very nice to you at all. It's like you're both looking at the same thing. It's like, you know, you need to take steps to move beyond this. You know, you need to take steps to overcome this energy. And they're afraid you're going to overcome it. And you're in this energy of like, no, I am going to overcome this. I'm done dealing with this and I'm not going to deal with it anymore. Like, so if you haven't gotten there yet, you will get there soon. There's this energy of being able to protect what's yours, take care of what's yours, and also lay down the boundaries, okay? So for the Emperor to clarify this Queen of Wands, it's saying that you have to overcome this Queen of Wands energy in reverse. And that's because the Capricorn that you're dealing with, they really want to control you. They're very controlling. They're very manipulative. They have a problem with the fact that you're an authoritative figure. Look, for you to come out as the Emperor, that's authority. You don't get higher authority than that. I think the one that's above this is the Hierophant, but the Hierophant is in spiritual order. This is in the physical realm. This is a very high figure in the spiritual realm. You don't get higher than an Emperor. Okay? It's the Emperor, the Empress and the Emperor, right? Like, those are the two highest beings that you have in the material realm. The Popess and the Pope are the two spiritual leaders in this realm. Okay, but this is talking about the material realm. Like, you have mastered the material realm. You are strong. You're bold. You're fierce. You're courageous. You're protecting what's yours. You're taking time to set solid boundaries. You know that you're your protection. And this is saying that you really have to step up into that Emperor energy to overcome this, because there's a lot of success for you. You are becoming the star. Okay, like, this is the hope, the peace, the joy. You are going to shine this on other people. Like, you're going to be the person that really brings this in. You're going to have enough emotion and love to give out to the world. And you still are filling up your cups. Like, your cups are overflowing. And that's how you see the world. But this Capricorn, they don't want to pay attention to that, because they are only worried about you overcoming their energy in this situation. Excuse me. Okay, and the problem is that you're also refusing to start this project. Like, this is a refusal to start a project, and this is a new project. Like, it's like something new has come on your doorstep and you're really afraid to try it. You're really afraid to move forward towards it. And Source is saying, like, no, I gave you this inspiration. Okay, I gave you this inspiration so that you can begin, but you're afraid to begin because you're dealing with this Capricorn. You're afraid to begin because this person does not have your best interest in mind, and they may make you feel guilty about this inspiration that you have, because I have a feeling you've told them about it. The Source is like, no, like, you need to move forward towards this and stop refusing. You're your own enemy here. Like, this is you being your own enemy. You have to change and have faith in the situation. Step up. Right? Step up into the situation. Step up into something new, because this Capricorn is ever going to only offer you immature love. They're not ever going to step up into even a Knight of Cups, a Queen of Cups, let alone a King of Cups energy, let alone a Page in the upright. This is immature love. This is somebody who only gives when they know they're going to get something in return. Okay, this Capricorn is not a very nice person towards you. Okay, and like Source is saying, like, when you realize this, then you'll walk away from them. And your angels are basically going to shove you away. Like, look, we got something else planned for you. Something else that is so much better. You're going to pack your bags and go. And I feel like you're really tired of it. And I feel like you're already in that energy of being tired of it. You wouldn't be here if you weren't. But you're the only one that can take steps to change. Nothing is going to change between you and this Capricorn. It is always going to be a repeat of what has already happened up to this point. It may be different circumstances, but it's going to mirror everything that you guys have already gone through in the past. And it's not very good. I feel like, you know, you could very well be a fire sign. You could be an air sign. I have fire and air on the table here. Okay? Libra, Aquarius energy. We have, this is Aries through and through. But you could also be a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. Okay? You don't have to be, but that could be. You could be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And the thing is that it's like you're done with this immature love. It's like they're hiding every little bit of their love. It's not that they don't have love to offer, they do, but they don't want to offer it to you because they know they can manipulate you. Okay, because they have a problem with your authority over other people. They have a problem with the fact that you can control other people. They have a problem with the fact that you can actually come in and people respect you. Yeah, I'm getting heavy Leo energy in this too. So if you're Leo, like, just know that you guys are ruled by your Ajna chakra, which is your third eye. And this is like lack of listening to your third eye. Okay. So the thing is, and I don't know why I felt like I needed to say that, but I feel like that's very specific to a group of you guys, maybe even one or two. And if you guys are a fire sign, just knowing that you have to really take that inner action, that inner fire. You guys are the fire. You guys are the solar plexus, right? You guys are ruled by the solar plexus. All fire signs are ruled by the solar plexus because that's where the fire of our life resides at. Now, there are particular ones in general. Aries, you are actually ruled by the sun. It's interesting. Even though Leo is the sun, there's a lot of astrology that goes into this as well. And I have no idea why I feel like I need to bring this up. But again, it's like something that you guys are ruled by the sun. You take that action. You're the ones that are burning bright because you guys are at the beginning of the season. You're the cardinal sign of the fire signs. So you guys are the ones that, it's like when the match is lit up under your ass, you guys just fly into action. Okay? And I'm sorry for that weird imagery, but that's what Source is saying. It's like it's time for you to fly into action. Stop being obstinate. Okay? Stop refusing to change, because it's in your refusal to change that you're wondering why things aren't working out for you. Well, the reason things aren't working out for you is because you're refusing to change. You want Capricorn to change. And I'm sorry, pile one. Capricorn isn't going to change. Look, your soul purpose. This is your soul. This is transformation, allowing yourself to change. This is the number 28 card, 10, a completion. I feel like I need to bring this out here. You're going to be in the spotlight. Whatever that means to you, you're going to be in the spotlight. Whether that's you having a book that you write behind the scenes that's going to be out there in the public, whether that's you having art that you do behind the scenes that's going to be out there in public, or whether you are wanting to be a speaker or an inspiration to others, like you're going to, but you're not going to as long as you're with this person. It's like as soon as you walk away from this person, everything happens for you. Everything begins to happen for you. But see, you guys have a history. Ooh, yeah, that's coming out strong. You both have a history. Like, you guys have done this time and time again. Like, we've got, oh my lord. Oh, so what did I say? This is such a trip. Okay, so we've got winter solstice reflection, right? And this is like Capricorn energy here because they're the middle of winter. And that's the thing. It's like this energy of reflecting on everything that you guys have been through and seeing the mirror that they've brought to you. Okay, pile one. But then what did I say? Felt like we're dealing with a Leo. And I know that I said Aries is ruled by the sun. In the astrology that I study, yes, they're ruled by the sun. There's more to it. I don't want to get into it because it will take a long time. But just understanding this. It's like exalted in Aries, okay? But we have the summer solstice radiance, which is the Leo energy in this deck, okay? So we have Leo coming out again. And didn't I say that? I was like, I don't know why I'm called to say that Leo's coming out, but that's why. You have solstice twice. Okay, so solstice energy is very important to you because there's a time during one or the other solstice where you're able to really, truly become grounded in your energy and make a decision. So it could be the summer solstice that's just passed not too long ago that's going to bring you into this energy of taking action. And the winter solstice is really going to bring you into a place of reflection. Either way, this is telling you that you need to reflect on your situation so that you can bring yourself into a place of taking action. Okay, and I feel like I need to leave these both out on the table because it's just crazy that that came out. This is my Leo. This is the Leo card from this deck for me. Okay, I know it seems confusing and I apologize, but with astrology, if any of you guys have studied astrology or any ancient astrology methods, like, you know, like, there's just a lot to it. It's not something I can explain in like a 10-minute or a 15-minute video. Oh my gosh, look at this. We have getting to know each other on the bottom. Number 44, master number coming out. Learn to meet another's need for love. Like, I feel like that's the problem. You guys refuse to take time to get to know each other. And I feel like neither one of you guys can meet the other's need for love. Why? Because number one, they don't have very much love to give. And number two, I feel like you have a ton of love to give and they just like to take it. Okay, look at this blue. You have to learn your truth in this situation. And your truth is not just sticking it out because that's what people say you're supposed to do. Like, pile one, it is okay to walk away from something because it's not serving you. Like, that is a part of this journey. Look, celebrate you. It's time to celebrate you and to celebrate that, hell, you've been through the ringer. You've been through the ringer, but guess what? You're not alone. Like, in this card, what you don't see is all the people who are dancing on the outside around her. But you don't see them. Why? Because this is a celebration about you, and you need to know that you're not going to be celebrating you alone. Your ancestors, your angels, your guides, Source is celebrating with you, but it's time for you to get up and dance. Wherever you are is your dance floor, y'all. Dance like nobody's been watching. Okay? Sacrifice, bull. This has been a hard sacrifice for you. It's interesting that this wanted to be put here because this is the number 4 card, the Emperor. And then we have the number 4D, 40, bull, sacrifice coming out. So this is Taurus energy coming through. And this is just saying it's time for you to sacrifice something that's not serving you. It's okay. This is like Saturn energy coming in here. To let go of something so that you can make room for something else. Excuse me. This is so that you can come into a place of letting Source work through you. Find your soul, right? Because I think that you're not honoring who you are. You're so busy trying to connect with this person that you're forgetting how wonderful you are, pile one. And Capricorn don't care. They don't care. Like, they want your energy because your energy is beautiful. Wow. You guys got the face card. I love you. These are powerful words. When was the last time you said I love you to yourself? Look, we start with number 2 here and we end with 20, number 2. So I'm going to read this one to you guys. Because I feel like this is about having love for yourself. When was the last time you said I love you to you? It says, whether you're addressing a pet, a friend, your partner, or yourself. These are the most important words you can say. Do not hold these words in. Giving them often and freely will not take their power away. Be ready and willing to say, I love you. Recall the last time you expressed love for yourself. Do you love who you are? Do you avoid thinking about how you feel about yourself? Expressions of love are powerful for anyone to receive, including you, pile one. Take a moment to acknowledge what an incredible person you are. Haven't I just been... I can't even... That's... not. I can't even talk because Source is like, don't worry, I got you. I got you. Declare, I love you. Let that love emanate from you out into the world. This is the chakra of relationships, the sacral chakra, feelings, emotions, and identity. Clear and balance your sacral chakra. Okay, like, yeah, you need to connect with your, that's a feminine chakra. Okay, so you have the solar plexus chakra, you have the throat chakra, and you have your sacral chakra. Okay, if your throat chakra is in balance, that's going to put your solar plexus chakra out of balance because you can't speak your truth to take action towards the things that you want. If your solar plexus chakra is off balance, then of course your sacral chakra is off balance because that's the place where you birth things into the world. So it may be hard for you to birth the things into the world that you want in your life, whatever that is. Whether that's a project, whether that's, excuse me, whether that's, you know, just a new beginning, whether that's love, whatever it is. I feel like you want love. Like, it's odd that love wasn't really declared in this reading, but I do get this deep sense that you really want somebody to meet you at your level, to have a deep, deep connection with somebody, but this Capricorn just ain't cutting the mustard. I don't know why that saying came out, but okay, they just don't cut the mustard. Cool. I don't think I've ever said that in my entire life. But that's what came out. Okay. Yeah, it's like, I feel like you really want someone to be there for you through thick and thin, like understanding who you are and seeing you, the beautiful individual you are. But the thing is that you're having a hard time seeing how beautiful you are because You've let this Capricorn really determine your worth. It's like, well, if they can't love me, then who will? And it's like, you gotta love yourself, pile one. Like, you gotta understand that somebody outside of you is not going to bring to you what you can't bring to yourself. Like, you can't ask somebody to love you if you don't love yourself, okay? And I feel like that's the thing. Look, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that this card came up right now while I was shuffling. So 44 just came out. That's the Jekyll in truth, and I just shuffled that into the thing. But it's talking about how somebody's lying to you behind your back. But look at this. We have equality seahorse coming out on the bottom. Like, you guys want something that's equal. You guys want somebody that's your equal. It's not like you're done playing these games. You're done with dealing with other people and their bullshit. And it's like, but you keep running back to this energy, this Capricorn, because you guys have a long history. And it's like, well, but we have history. That should mean something. Well, I'm just going to tell you, it doesn't mean shit to this Capricorn. They just know, like, they basically got your number. Like, that's all they got, pile one. It's like, oh, well, I can treat pile one however the hell I want because they'll always return. And you always do. This is a narcissist. Ooh, that just came out. Like, this is a narcissist that you're dealing with. Look at this. Look at this. I split the deck and the star came out again. Come on, guys. Look at this. This is you. When you walk away from this energy, you're going to see that this person turned you into the star. And that's what they're most afraid of, is you becoming the star, because that means that you leave them behind. Well, honey, I'm sorry. If you couldn't give me love the way I deserve to be loved, then what? This is your justice. Okay? This is your justice coming through. This is for you, pile one, to get what you deserve. And you don't deserve to be in a place of anguish. You don't deserve to be in a place of refusing to change because you think that history is going to buy you something. History doesn't buy you nothing. You know what history buys you? A repeat of the past. That's what history buys you. Haven't we repeated history over and over and over again in our lives? And, like, we often wonder, why are we repeating wars? Why are we repeating these stupid situations? People don't learn from it. They keep revisiting it. And when they keep revisiting it, it just causes a lot of anguish and strife. Like, that's what it causes. So this is what I have for you guys. You guys kind of went a little bit longer, but that's because you got one more card than all the rest of them. Shh, don't say anything. It's alright, guys. So please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. With that being said, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love until we meet each other again. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye. Pile number 2. Dealing with a Capricorn. What's going on? Okay, so we've got the 6 of Swords in the upright. We've got the 10 of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, we've got the 8 of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Wow. Okay, let's get some clarifying cards. Let me get a clarifying card for this 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Source, like, I got you. Know which one you want. Can I also get a clarifying card for this Knight of Cups in reverse? Knight of Cups in reverse. Clarifying card, source. One card. Clarifying card for the Knight of Cups in reverse. Is that one? Yeah. I don't know why, but I feel like I just need to shuffle one more time just in case there's a... Yep, okay. Thank you. And the Empress on the bottom. Okay. This is... Oh, followed by the Hermit. Okay. In the upright. Both of these are in the upright. You need to change your perspective, first of all. That came out really strong. Really strong. Okay, so I feel like this needs to be here. Okay. The Knight of Coins in the reverse, and we have the 7 of Coins in the upright. So... you dealing with your Capricorn, I'm just going to say it. You think there's balance. You think there's stability. You think that there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. Right? Ooh, yeah, it's coming out strong. Like, you really feel like this is the match made in heaven. And the reason you think that is because this is the same kind of relationship that your mother or the divine feminine in your life as a child went through. And again, the divine feminine could have been a man. It could have been a masculine in your life, right? Like, that's why I always say it's energy. So whoever embodied that feminine nature, the nurturer, right? They could have been a Pisces. You could be a Pisces. You could be, an Aquarius, a Virgo, a Taurus, a Sagittarius, a Scorpio, a Libra, and we've got heavy Virgo energy coming out. Some heavy Pisces energy too. But the thing is that this is like subconsciously being brought to the surface, okay? So this is crazy because you really think that this is imbalanced. You think that this is how it's supposed to be. I feel like there's a fight for life here is what I heard. Oh my gosh, okay. Fight for life. I feel like this is causing a lot of strife in your life. I feel like this is causing a lot of anguish and upset. And I keep getting 10 of Swords like energy here in the reverse. It's like you guys fight a lot and then you come back together. You fight a lot and then you come back together. You fight a lot and you come back together. You fight a lot and you come back together. And this has been a pattern. This has been a repeating pattern. And the reason you have is because you felt like this is something you securely built together. It's like, no, we built a relationship together. That's why we need to stick it out through the good and the bad. And the thing is for, this is like you repeating your ancestors' past over again. Right? The immediate divine feminine that raised you in their life, that's the same energy that they went through with their situation. They may have been able to hide it very well from you. And I think that's why it's hard for you to see that you're repeating a pattern, because they're very good at hiding this. You know, the moon is very secretive, right? This is like deep secrets, subconscious plumbing. Like this is stuff that is down deep within you, things that you might not physically know. And it's coming out. It's coming to a surface here. And so 7, right? You have 7, 6. So it's like going backwards, but it's like going backwards so that you can see purpose. You can see why it is that you guys fight. So if this is a relationship, which I really feel like it is, okay? And it's because of this Knight of Cups here. But if it's not, if this is a friendship or family situationship, it's okay. What this is this is a situation between you guys that this is very toxic and caustic, okay? This is a very caustic environment, and it's causing a lot of anxiety within you, and you don't realize that until you all fight. And so for this 10 of coins to be clarified by this Knight of coins in the reverse, this is self-inflicted, okay? This is self-inflicted energy. This is like you're the one creating chaos in your life without realizing it. Without realizing it. It's like, oh no, it's cool, we're stable. This 10 of coins in the upright, talking about financial stability, everything you could ever want, the life of luxury, having everything. You know, we're going to build a family together. We're going to build a life together. We're going to have creative endeavors together. Everything's together. And then boom, you're clarified by the Knight of coins in the reverse, saying that's all an illusion. Look, the coin is down here, and it's like you're stepping on illusion. Like that's what it's like, stepping on illusion and not seeing the truth. And your wands energy, you're pointing to your wands, right? There's a lot of passion in this connection. You guys care a lot about each other, whatever your title is, whatever your circumstances is. You guys care a lot about each other, but you're toxic for each other, okay? Yes, you're toxic for them, they're toxic for you, and it's like you guys still continue to fight through the good and the bad. Relationships take work. Yes, I know, okay? And don't sit here and be like, no, Becky, you don't know. No, I know. They take work, but at what point are you going to see that this is an illusion, right? This is a repeat of the past. It's like you guys don't need to continue to fight and argue and have this. And then it's interesting because what you're not seeing, right? This is what you're not seeing. You're not seeing this. You believe that this is truth, and you're not seeing the illusion of this, okay? And secondly, it's like the way is blocked. It's not a clear path. Why is it not a clear path? What's going on here? What's happening, right? Well, what's happening is the fact that this Capricorn is with you because they're superficially attached to you because of what you can offer them. A life outside of the norms. This is a creative life, creative endeavors. This is something that you do in your life that is not like what everyone else is used to. It's not a 9-to-5 job. You've taken it into your own hands and you've created your own little cushiony thing here. Like you're growing and everybody else is still stuck in their cubicles, right? Like it's like you're growing up out of that cubicle life. You're like creating this magical thing within yourself. And that's the thing. It's like, that's why your Capricorn's with you. They're like, hey, cool, I'm going to offer you my upside down empty ass cup. and expect you to give me this life that I feel like I deserve, that I feel like I'm entitled to. Like, they feel very entitled to it. This is superficial love. Okay, and this could be you giving it to the Capricorn, but again, this is dealing with the Capricorn. So, an energy is fluid, so take it as it resonates. But again, this is that energy of like fighting for this relationship, this title, fighting for it when it doesn't even have any validity to it. And so when you realize this, that's the thing, when you realize this and you realize that you're the one putting in all the work, not only for this relationship, but you're the one that's putting in all the work to have a creative endeavor together. You really think that they're going to change their ways, and then once you achieve your dreams, that now we're going to work on whatever dreams they have. They don't have any dreams, because their dreams are what your dreams are. And that's it. They just want to sit at home and be supported by you. That's it. Like it doesn't matter your connection. That's the energy that's coming off. And it's like when you realize that, boom, look, you step up into this beautiful Empress energy. Okay? Look at this. Behind this, we have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Right? This is confusion, delusion, disorientation. Like, it's like you're completely deluded by the fact that you think that this is real. But it's like, look at what's waiting to emerge. Dealing with this, shining a light on this energy so that you can step up into your Emperor power. 9-9. Like 999 is a very powerful number for you. This is saying you're bringing it to an end. You're bringing this cycle to a close to emerge into something else. 3, your angels are working with you. Okay, they're trying to help you find your truth. There's a need to find the truth in this, and it's hard for you guys to find the truth in this because you're just not sure of what's next. You're afraid to let go of this because it's comfortable. This back and forth energy has become comfortable for you. And you want to protect it in some way, shape, or form, thinking that if you protect it, that's somehow going to bring you guys into balance. But there is no balance here. It's an illusion. The balance is an illusion. And so Source is telling you that let your subconscious bring this through, you know. Again, we have devil energy is Capricorn energy. I'm not saying the Capricorns are toxic. I'm saying they're the pessimists of the zodiac, right? So they're the ones that are always the downers. And they're very strong. Capricorns are extremely strong. They're very capable, and they're intriguing. Like, I've never met a Capricorn that I haven't thought was intriguing. I'm a Pisces, and I'm like always like, every sign always has a beautiful trait that I see. And for me, Capricorns are very, very intriguing. I am so glad that this came out. Boom. Boom. Oh, okay. All right, cool. We got another one. I didn't want to pull all those, but they want me to pull them. So they're very intriguing because they might be pessimists, but they have great conversations. They work really hard when they work. They know how to create money. They know how to manifest stability. But when you get a Capricorn who doesn't, and all they do is live in their pessimism, they take that shit out on you, and then they offer you false love. Like, that shit hurts. And I feel like this has hurt time and time again. It's felt like a cut through the heart. Shot through the heart, and you're too late, darling. You give love a bad name. Where that came from, I don't know, but Bon Jovi's coming in like a star right now to tell y'all, look at this. Okay, so why these 3 wanting to come out? Let's start with tsunami, or iceberg tsunami. Well, I guess that's what they want me to start with. Okay, let me start with tsunami. This is your wake-up call. You need to get to higher ground, which is higher vibrational energy. The problem is this is low vibrational energy, and anytime you guys are working things out or appearing to work things out, you're thinking, oh, we're moving, we're evolving, we're changing, and you're not. You're just fighting the same old energy. It's like fighting the same fight over and over again and hoping that things are going to change, hoping you're going to win, hoping that things are going to come together. But look at the interesting thing in this card. There's the moon up there, right? We have the moon card here. So it's like you guys are fighting just to continue this vibrational dismay. And it's like, this is your wake-up call. It's time for you to retreat to higher ground. That's to retreat to a higher vibrational energy so that you can let go of what's no longer serving you, right? And that's the thing. It's like the moon is letting that subconsciously come to the surface so you can consciously deal with it. Because right now it's hidden. It's a secret. You don't want to see it. Which brings me to iceberg submerged. you're only seeing 10%. You're not seeing what's below the surface, right? What's below the surface is this Capricorn is giving you false love. There's 90% underneath the surface in the subconscious level that you're not seeing because this Capricorn will not let you see. They can't let you get close to them. You can't get close to them because they don't let you get close to them. They're always fighting that. If you guys get close to each other, that means that they have to reveal who they truly are. And they know that if they reveal who they truly are, that you're not going to like that. Because they've worked so hard to create a false, superficial image towards you, saying that, no, I love you, pile 2. I love you with all my heart. I'm so romantic with you. I'm so, bougie is what I heard. That's the first thing that came out. But yeah, it's like they're very much in this light of painting a picture who they're not. And then we have full moon coming out. This is completing a cycle for you, right? The moon with the moon. You have a lot of moon energy coming out here, which tells me you're definitely in your masculine energy here because you have a mother wound or because you have a divine feminine wound that's not being healed. So this is allowing yourself to really let go and allow this situation to unfold the way that it's meant to unfold. Why? So that you can get back in touch with your own feelings and who you are. So before I turn that over, I'm going to get a couple more oracle cards here. There's just this energy, though. I feel like you do feel the uncertainty with this connection. I feel like you definitely feel that some things are unclear. I feel like you're wondering if this is how it's always supposed to be. Like for the rest of your life, you guys are going to argue and come back together, argue and come back together. And the only reason that it happens this way is because it's like Capricorn knows that they can start shit with you, pile 2, and you'll always come back. Like, that is the tone that is set up for this connection. I keep seeing a merry-go-round. Like, that's what I keep seeing is a merry-go-round. It's like, they know that you're going to keep coming back. And it's like, no matter what, oh, Capricorn's a fun ride. And pile 2 is going to come back with the tickets to ride it, no matter how boring it seems to get in the future. There's something that's always going to be exciting. Whether that's, on a merry-go-round, what do they have? All those different animals, right? And I feel like that's what it is. It's like you just hop on a different animal each time you get on the merry-go-round. And that's what Capricorn knows. It's like no matter what, pile 2 is always going to come back towards me. They're always going to come back for me. Look, I've never had this card come out before, but it's treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. And that's what they're saying. Look at this raindrop that's falling on this couple here inside of these hands. It's like Source is coming in saying, like, I'm the one that loves you. I'm the one that's purifying you from this love. I'm reconnecting you with your power, but you have to let me come in and help show you the truth. And it's like until you let Source come in and show you this truth of real love, you're always going to look to someone else to fill you up with love, to fill you up with whatever it is. And this is actually not a couple, my apologies. This is a mother and a child. How telling. Wasn't I saying you have the mother wound? So why are you dealing with your mother in a way of saying that, like you're going to be fulfilled by this other person? I really thought that was a couple when I first saw that. That is so crazy, but it's not. It's a mother with a child. Look, held in the hands of love, held in the hands of love. You have to become the nurturer to yourself to allow your inner child to come out, right? Because right now your inner child is hurt, it's wounded, and it's trying to find sustenance with someone else because that's your emotional ego speaking. Look, whale, breach. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad this came out. You got to get away from this situation. Okay, like this situation is not serving you. This is about more than taking a coffee break. This is about you packing up your bags and going away for a weekend to be with your own energy. Like you got to get in your own energy and get away from this Capricorn, because this Capricorn has your number. Like I'm telling you, they know you through and through. They know that they can say what they want to say and you're always going to come back. You're going to come running back with arms wide open. And so whale, breach, right? You think about it, a whale lives in the ocean, but when they breach the ocean for a minute, they're suspended in an element that they don't live in. It's like freedom. They fly up into the air and they're like a bird for just a minute. It's not a very long time, but it's enough time to get you into a space of understanding and appreciating the element that you are in. It's like, this is not a good place for you. This is very toxic energy coming through here. You have such beautiful energy waiting to emerge. Oh my gosh, this goes so hand in hand. Look, we have the 7 of Coins, which talks about being a creative. This talks about being outside of that 9 to 5. This is you creating your own energy, your own life, your own way of being. And we have snake creation, which is the number 43 card, which is 7 again. Like Source is telling you, like, get away and start pouring into yourself. Find an outlet to really pour in what you think about this connection and start dissecting it. I know that sounds weird, but it's like true. It's like you kind of have to start thinking about all the things that you've been through. Like if you guys argue all the time and then come back together, that's narcissistic energy. Like that's, and everybody involves like narcissistic energy everybody has it. Like we can't get away from that. Okay. We can't, but what you can do is find it within yourself and find what this person is trying to mirror back to you. And what this person is mirroring back to you is that you have a superficial love of self. You don't see yourself as this hermit. You don't see yourself as this empress. You absolutely see yourself when you look in the mirror as this Knight of Cups in the reverse. And it's saying, can you overcome that illusion and begin to offer love to yourself? Even if it's a little bit of love at first, you're going to see how fast that grows. 7 is the number of luck, but only if you change what it is that you're doing. Then we have the number 31 card coming out, which is 4. It says, love makes a difference. Oh my gosh, this is so fitting. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. That's everything I've been talking about. This Capricorn has made you feel unworthy of love, and that's why you keep thinking that this is love. Like, you really think that this is real. And it's not. Like, this is just a repeated pattern. Like I said, this is indicative of that mother wound. With this treasure your loved ones, it's absolutely talking about the mother. Again, I miss all that, but that's okay. I'm human too. So it says, love is strong and can endure anything. If you trust love, everything else will fall into place. When there are challenges, it is important to keep your heart open. Healthy boundaries are an essential aspect of creating trust in a relationship. And I don't feel like you guys have any boundaries at all. Okay? You should be able to give freely from your heart to your partner's heart. Your partner, in turn, should be able to share, knowing you will treasure this mutual respect. Use kindness as a rudder in relationships to keep communication and feelings on course. Kindness is the value that allows both parties to feel understood and nurtured. It validates loving interactions. Keep kindness at the forefront of difficult conversations to keep contempt and anger in check. Think about what you want in your life. Love will help to set things right. Remember, relationships need work to keep them strong. Not back and forth. Okay, work is about seeing you guys have a pattern and being able to overcome that. This is crown chakra and this is throat chakra energy coming through. Okay, like this, and look, even we have heart chakra energy right here. Okay, like this is about you connecting with those higher aspects of yourself so that you can really learn the truth. Because I feel like you're about to come up into a place of loving somebody, but it's not going to happen until you really get through this. Like, you've dealt with a lot of bullshit, like a lot of, like a tsunami. What does a tsunami does? It takes out the land. It really demolishes things and hurts people and animals and all these things. And I feel like you're dealing with that right now. This Capricorn doesn't have your best interest in mind, okay? They just don't. They know that you're comfortable, okay? And they know that as that comfortability, no matter what they do, no matter how bad they hurt you, they know that there's something or one phrase that they can say to you that will always make you come back. And I think you're getting to the point where you're tired of it, but you also see an illusion here, thinking that maybe there's a label you've placed on this, right? And you think that this fits into that label and it's keeping you in a state of misery. Let go of the label for just a minute. Like, just let it go for a minute and then look at the truth of the situation. Because there's a lot more to this than you're seeing. There's a lot more to this than you're allowing yourself to see. And unfortunately, yes, it hurts. And it hurts if you care about this person deeply. But if you care and this person isn't giving that care and love back to you, what's the point? If you're not receiving what you're giving, then it's a one-sided love. And that in the end hurts worse than moving on and allowing yourself the opportunity to find out who you are through self-love. Okay, and we gotta let go sometimes. Like, sometimes we gotta let go of the people who are closest to us because they don't respect us. They don't have love for us because they only see us as a way to fix. It's like codependency is like a drug, right? People who are codependent, they need a source of energy that gives them energy because they don't know how to cultivate their own energy. And so that's what this feels like. It just feels like you're their drug, and that's why they say the things that they say. They say what you want to hear, and that's what keeps you running back to them. Well, if they didn't say those things, would you keep going back to them? Would you? If they didn't say those things to you, would you keep running back to them? Or would you be like, no, screw that. They really treat me like dirt. I think if you took out that aspect of it, you would really see the truth of the situation. And it's not pretty. It's not pretty because you have something inside of you waiting to come out. And it's a lot stronger than you ever could have imagined. You are the Empress. Okay? And if you're a man or woman, it doesn't matter. You have this beautiful, nurturing aspect of yourself. And you're ruled by the heart. And I feel like you might have Taurus or Libra in your chart somewhere. And in that, you're able to give love freely. And you do give it freely. And this hurts that you've given so much love in this situation and it hasn't been returned. Okay? And sometimes we have to experience that. That's part of the journey. That's part of growing up spiritually, right? This is all about learning how to spiritually look out for ourselves. It's not about relying on other people to fill us up. It's about us relying on ourselves to fill up our own cup. Nobody in the world ever said this was going to be easy. The steps are simple. What are the steps? Look at that. I split the big deck and the moon comes out. Oh my gosh. I love synchronicities like that. Nobody ever said it was going to be easy, but the steps to get there are simple. They'll always be simple. It might be one of the most difficult things that you've ever had to do, because I feel like you do care about this person a lot. But I also feel like there's somebody out there that's going to love you more. Look, the 9 of Cups coming out in the upright. They're going to love you more and create fulfillment for you once you learn how to create fulfillment for yourself. Okay? So yeah, your guys' piles went a lot longer than the other ones just because you got an extra card. But this is what I have for you, pile number 2. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below. Set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. Until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love until we meet each other again. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.